Let us now look at the applications of Archimedes' principle and relative density. One of the most important applications of Archimedes' principle and relative density is an instrument known as hydrometer. Hydrometer is used for determining densities and relative densities directly. Without any calculations. It has common features that enables it to perform this. The hydrometer has a long thin stem with calibrations of scale running from a minimum value to a maximum value, which in this case minimum 0.7 and maximum 1.2. It has a bulb, which we also call the glass float, with some lead shot at the farthest end. So what is the function of the bulb? The bulb is wide and contains some air in it. It is wide so that it can displace large volume of liquid. When there is a large volume of liquid, it implies that the upthrust would be sufficient to keep the hydrometer floating. It is through the volume of the bulb that the density range can be measured. Based on the volume of the bulb. We also have a narrow graduated hollow stem which is responsible for sensitivity of the hydrometer. We also have the lead shots. The lead shot is waxed or glued to the bottom to make the hydrometer float upright. The balloons. This is another application. After hydrometer. Hot air balloons are filled with lighter gases like hydrogen or helium. The balloon is able to rise upwards when the weight of air displaced by the balloons is greater than the weight of the gas in the balloon plus the balloon fabrics. It rises when released. Since weight of air displaced is greater than the weight of the gas in the balloon, plus the balloon's fabric. The other application is ships and submarines. It is important to note that steel is a metal that would otherwise sink when placed in water. So ships are made of steel, yet they float. The explanation behind this is that steel is made hollow. Steel is made hollow so that volume of water displaced is large. The upthrust exerted by water is thus large. Making the ship to float. Submarines, on the other hand, are designed so that it can float or sink below the surface of water. Submarine is fitted with flotation tanks which are large in size and can be filled with water or air.